It's a little more settled this time because we're back. We took a day off.
A week
July.
off.
Well, yeah, but we record this a week ahead, so people.
True.
So basically a day off for the July, you know. So there won't be a show. Oh shit, I have to post that. Tomorrow won't be a show. And as you can see, we got mics.
I know we're moving up in the world right now. We gotta upgrade in some equipment right here.
Some nice equipment so far. Shout out to a sponsor for that. With that said, once again, we're sponsored by Old Sheepdog, located in 3900 Rosa Avenue, El Paso, Texas 79905. I forget it's 05. I live like really close and it's 03. And we're trying.
What's your zip code?
03.
03, really?
Yeah, that's right. Like I always get confused. That's the reason
Dude,
why
I feel like I'm having to
try.
try and learn all these extra zip codes now because I was just so used to always just knowing 24, and I'm like, shit, what's my zip code? Then I'm like, fuck, what's my work zip code? Like,
Work zip because it's so one, dude.
Well, yeah, I know that. Now I know that.
But with that, I forgot. So we're trying a new beer. It should be available as of today, which is Thursday the 9th. You should put dates on these things. You know, like I know I'm recording my weight. But it's a blueberry stout. Words on Fire.
What's it called?
Words on Fire.
Words on Fire.
No, when I read it, it's like the world's on fire. I was like, damn.
Well, I mean,
Gus.
the world is on fire, so that's pretty deep.
Yeah, but
It's good.
yeah, he said it's a blueberry. He said he used 10 pounds of blueberries, so next time he's gonna use 20.
10 pounds of blueberry?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a lot of blueberries.
Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm gonna use more, so you have like, because it's a really subtle aftertaste so far.
I mean, it's good.
It's good. No, yeah, it's good. Not gonna lie.
I don't think he makes a bad beer. I love
So
hey, I have faith. All
Yeah,
the
it's
beers,
good.
all the beers are good.
Yeah, I haven't. I think. One that he was testing out, but he said it's like I'm still like playing around with, and I was just like, it wasn't bad. It was just like it's missing flavor, and then he like it was missing something. I don't know. It's cool. Okay, sorry. Just chosen it. We never we never had like a serious start unless we have a guest.
I think we've had serious starts to like the past two of them, but no. So
we're doing another show.
We're doing just a chill one this time. Like Alex said, we missed pretty much a week. It's been kind of hectic for both of us, I think, here, and then we kind of, I guess, just took a little bit of a break, and we don't really have anything major scheduled for this one right now. We just decided, hey, let's just do something. Let's chill, let's talk, hang out.
Yeah, because you're leaving town again.
I know, I'm leaving town again.
You know, I was really like looking forward to going out camping with you guys, but then shit happened. Also, good thing because I ended up going to work on my day off.
Dude, it was fun. It was cool.
It was.
I was
wild boys out there.
Like, we got a pretty good spot. We were like at kind of like the top of the mountain, and there wasn't really many people up there. But oh my god, as soon as you got into the area, the Silver Lake area, it was just car after car after car after car. It was so many people there.
No social distancing.
No, dude, like it was bad. So like where we were actually by ourselves. We didn't really have anybody bothering us. But I mean, it was fun. That was only like my second time going camping, and I enjoyed it. I think I always enjoy the mornings the most. Waking up and just kind of sitting there. I just kind of sat there in the chair and I was like, what is life?
What is life? Oh, no, life.
That's a good. That'd be a good parody song though. What is life? What are you saying? What is love?
Pretty much now. I don't know. Fucking shit's going down. People are getting lost. Prices are going up and shit. School's being stupid.
Yeah, the world's in shambles right now.
Kanye's
running for president. Fucking moron.
Dude, the thing is just like at this point, it's like it might happen.
That's what I'm afraid of. That it'll actually happen.
No, but I think I was watching, because I do watch the news. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but at least a little bit.
You watch the news?
Sometimes, no. I try to pretend I'm smart.
You know current events? What?
What? Look relevant stuff. But he has the next month's the limit to like kind of like run for certain states. And
he missed it. Like, he missed it a lot.
Yeah,
like,
he missed Cali.
He has to run as an independent, and.
But then, like, I think only in 2 states left, like, that he can still do it. On what's next month? August? I don't know what month.
Yeah, next month is August.
I don't even know But yeah, like that's the last time at the end of the month. But kid's like it's a lot of paperwork.
It's.
You think he?
He has people to do it for him, but.
Yeah, but it's Kanye. It also seems like
it's just stupid. I'm like, really? The dude doesn't know squat about anything. Like, I respect him as like a producer. Like, he's a great producer. Don't get me wrong. The music he produces is amazing. Like, a lot of times I listen to his stuff. I'm like, oh, that's really good. But then the person that he is just like, God damn it, he has this same fucking ego that Trump has. The exact same fucking ego. Yeah, they're homies. That's the other thing too. I'm like, really? Y'all realize he's pretty much just doing it just to get the focus off Biden. He's only helping Trump because he knows that they do that, they'll win. But whatever. Like, I'm just...
Honestly, at this point, I don't even think that Trump wants to be president anymore.
That isn't it. He wakes up in the morning, it's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Looking in the mirror.
I just want to go grab my sailboat. Hold my little sweater.
Hold on. Bring back The Apprentice.
The Apprentice. You're fired.
Actually, I remember it was the first season. That's all I watched. And
I never watched that show, dude.
Like, why am I watching this?
I think the only reason I watched it was because I didn't have cable, so it was just basic cable, and it'd be the only thing that would be on sometimes. But I never really watched it.
That was just on NBC. That's not even like a cable show.
That's why, like, it was on basic cable.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even have basic cable.
Oh, sorry, you only had the static channel.
Pretty much, TVS. It's also I was watching this the other day because of the whole like new consoles coming out, games and all that shit. How do you feel about EA trying to charge more price for the PS5 and Xbox Series X editions?
Did you see that? What game was it?
It's for
it's for NBA 2K.
Yeah, I was like, this is.
I saw that they're charging $70. So I was like, what the fuck?
Like,
man?
I get inflation, but at the same time,
No,
like, we're in a pandemic. And second.
It's not even that. It's them recognizing the fact that they've been since PlayStation 3, right? That's like when the price went up to $60 because it used to be $50 games.
It used to be 50.
It used to be 50.
Yeah, but that makes sense because inflation. But like,
it's just,
and also like,
it's just stupid. I'm like, really, like, $70 for a fucking game? I have a hard time paying $60 for a game.
I'll pay
$80
max for the special edition, which I did for Final Fantasy 7 because 20 years for that shit. But I was thinking like it's stupid because like for example, Microsoft they're doing the whole if you buy let's say Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out, if you buy it on the Xbox One and then you get a Series X, it automatically upgrades for free to the bare edition of it for your console. So why EA is doing this? Like, it's stupid.
But it's not even.
It's 2K.
It's not all games that are doing that though. Apparently, it's only some.
Yeah, it's 2K.
It's only some. No, not even not that price. I'm talking about what you were saying right now. The upgrade, because PlayStation is doing it for some games also.
Yeah, but the difference was PlayStation is doing for some games, but apparently Microsoft has like that's the whole point of like they want every game unless it's like a special edition.
I don't think so, dude. Because they said for like the 2K one. All the base ones are $70, and they said the only way you'll get the if you get it for the PS4 or Xbox One, the only way you'll get it to the next gen console is if you get the Kobe edition, the Mamba Forever edition.
They're really
so that's why, like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, they're trying to milk the hell out of this thing and trying to get all that they can from it. But it's on when I saw, I was like, really, $70?
If it's EA, it's like, really, you're selling the new whatever Star Wars simulator for 30 something. I was like, and you want to do for a sports game?
But
not even like
that was the thing too. I was like, I love 2K. 2K is a fun game, but they haven't really done much in the past couple additions to really like say like, oh yeah, it's a new game. Like, it's the same game, just updated ratings, updated rosters. That's the only difference in the fucking game.
Whatever, like, honestly, with sports game, I think like every 5 years release one. If there's not a new console coming out.
That's because they make money on those things, dude. People like buy them like crazy. I have family members that I know, like, the second Madden comes out, FIFA comes out, 2K comes out, they get them all, and they get 2 copies. Because one of my aunts and uncles, they have 3 boys, or 2 boys now live in the house. 1 boy already left, but they used to get 2 copies so they could have one at each room, so they wouldn't be fighting over the games. It's like, damn, that's crazy.
Did they have the same console? Like,
no, it was different consoles.
Oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay.
I think they had both, so they would buy them for different ones. But
I guess like at least that makes more sense.
Mm.
But yeah, I wouldn't fucking just buy a digital copy. But also, like, the only sports games that I play other than like car simulator racing, like they don't even come out every year. It's like every other year, like every 3 years. like Forza.
Oh, Forza.
Because you have Forza and then Forza Horizons, which are two different games. Forza Horizon is more of an arcade race simulator, and then Forza Motors is like an actual like race simulator.
Yeah.
So it's just like that makes like okay, like I don't want to be like too much into like specs and shit, so I'll buy the Horizon, which is more arcadey. Which it's a pain in the ass to sync up to a fucking actual simulator.
Yeah.
Because you have to level up. So I had to play it on the controller first, then set up my simulator. For the Horizon for the like for some more still like. But yeah, I was like, this is stupid. Like you guys are for like it pissed me off just because it's a sports game, not even like a AAA.
I just hate that they're doing it. I'm like, really, like, come on, man.
Also like a pandemic, guys. Also.
That's why too. I'm like, come on. As it is, I don't even know that many people. Well, people are gonna buy it, but
well, yeah.
How many people are gonna buy like the consoles right away?
Also, if you think about it, like FIFA has never fixed the glitch they had since the 90s.
What glitch?
Well, then you get like a really close to the goalie and just like hit a global one, and it always lands on the goal.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, like if you play online, that's all everybody does. Like I only remember playing a few times because I had a cousin that he's a big soccer fan, and yeah, like when we played, like that's all you do, like get close and like.
I can't play online. I'll get pissed off.
Oh damn.
The kids are always too good, man, and then they start talking shit.
And he's like, you don't even know my mom.
My mama loves me. Stop saying that.
I'm adopted. What? Like if I want to do the Jay and Silent Bob when they're actually like go to their houses and people like cooking shit. Like, oh shit, man. Mr. Bang Your Mother 69 is like, you're fucking 9, dude.
It's like new Master 69.
Dude. Yeah,
Phil, he's back. New master.
Playing Fortnite.
Hey boys, how's it going? Beers in the bucket. Feel free to connect to the Wi-Fi.
Password, like, what it was, password, like, tore something. Like, oh no, it was like the name of the hammer.
Yeah,
fuck, I forgot the name of the hammer.
Which
Which also, Insomniac released
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker something. But Insomniac released the cover for Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I saw that.
Are you thinking the box is gonna be blue still, or they're gonna go with black?
No, it's gonna be blue. It's exactly
Blue?
what they showed. Blue.
No, like okay.
Blue.
And white. I don't know.
Blue and the actual like the cover. The boxes are gonna be blue, the same way they are now.
Yeah.
But the paper or whatever, it's like white at the top now,
I
and the
don't know.
PS5
It feels weird.
is black.
I don't know if it's maybe because it's too big of a white line. I don't know. It's a lower torque.
I don't really care about the box art. I just want to know how much the damn thing's gonna cost.
I don't know. It's like the other thing that pissed me off. Like it's not even gonna be a full game. It's gonna be like a story separate. Because they're still gonna release a Spider-Man 2. They said.
Are you really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so it's a separate story from Peter. So it might be like I don't know. They're releasing it in between because it was according
But
to
I'm
tweet. Yeah.
Did they say if it's gonna live in the same universe though? Because in the end of the first game, he shows up.
Yeah. It's gonna be, but I think they just rush. I think it's what they were saying with a lot of the games for the PlayStation showcase.
Yeah.
That like for example, The Village, which is Resident Evil 8. You know why it was so dark, right? Because they weren't ready to show like big game.
Oh really? That's why. That's why it's so dark.
Yeah, I was like, well, like Chris now looks like different again. Chris Redfield looks different again for the fourth time in this shit.
Oh, shit.
So that's why like they had to rush a lot of games. So what I remember when when the conference ended, Insomnia releases like it was like season 1 Miles Morales. Like they released a tweet and then like minutes later they had to cancel. Like so they don't even know if it's gonna be seasonal games like by seasons, like kind of like Hitman.
Oh, okay. That one looked really cool.
Yeah, dude.
When they showed that one, I was like, holy fuck, that looks
shit.
dope. I think I might want to get that one.
I played the first.
I've never played any of them. I think I played.
I played the ones for the PS2.
I played it. Yeah, I think I played a little bit of that one, but just because one of my friends had it. I never owned it though.
I owned the Blood Money for the PS2, but then I played for the Xbox. The last because they're released in trilogies always.
Mm-hmm.
I played the first 3 episodes because they were free. Well, it's because like the new thing came out. I was like, I'm not gonna pay all this. Like, and then I was playing at the time Borderlands, so I was just like, no, I can do this. Because the Borderlands 1 was like the one and only Borderlands that I finished 100%, which I finished Final Fantasy 7 for the 4th time, and I have all the hits, all the fucking trophies on PlayStation.
Dude, I just finished Last of Us Part 2 the other day.
You cry? Are you mad? I already know that what happens.
I was a little mad, I ain't gonna lie. I was more just like, what the fuck?
I haven't even finished.
I mean, I expected it. I think everybody knew it was happening. But even the ending, too, I was just kind of like, are you fucking kidding me, man?
Dude, like, the people who wrote in that petition to change the game, I was like, really, fuckers? Like, it's already out.
What do you mean change the
They
game?
want to change the story because they didn't like it. Fans. I was like, dude, like...
I get over it. The fucking game.
Wait, there was probably going to be a third one. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think so. I think
or like a side story, kind of like Uncharted. You know how they did the girls?
Yeah. Well, they did that for Last of Us also.
Yeah, but that's like a... Like, they did that, like, kind of like to make people like, okay, we're actually working on a part 2. Because that was a whole... There's an interview on That's Good Games.
Oh,
shit,
okay.
Podcast. Some of the girls' podcast. But yeah, I was just like, holy shit, like, really? Like, people, like, that bad? Like, I know I've been listening to podcasts, like, gaming podcasts, so they already, like... Because I'm not going to play it right away. Like I said, I was going to wait till, like, PS5 comes out. They're probably going to release a fucking edition for it. That's why I didn't buy it. Also, I haven't finished the one you lent me. Cause I've been
You
busy.
still haven't finished the first one?
Dude, because I haven't, like, the last 2 missions. I think it's the last 2 missions, if I remember right.
But I gave it to you, like, 2 months ago now.
Yeah, but I've been working on shit. My day job's been, like, fucking up. Like, crazy, and then, like,
no,
missions.
dude, that's why, like, on this past... when we got back on Sunday, like, after I woke up, I was just like, alright, I gotta play this thing because I gotta finish this. I don't want to fucking, like, be distracted by it anymore. So, I woke up, played it, and then literally all day on Monday, that's all I fucking did. That is all I did.
Is the reason we didn't request because Caesar didn't show up for the recording after the trip.
Yeah, I was tired, man.
I was it's fine, dude. Like, good, because, like, the mics came in with, like, you saw right now, we have to, like, figure one out. It's been a long day.
Yeah, one of us is the savvy one when it comes to the mics.
Well, yeah, like, that's why it's the whole... Our editor is, like, which is...
That's why it works.
Getting new people. We're getting people involved in this, so don't worry, guys. The team is actually growing. Soon. Gotta do some business calls. Which business calls mean is just, like, going out drinking with a couple people on their location. Close from everybody else.
No bars, don't worry. We're not going there.
Just to pick up food.
Just to pick up food.
Fuck,
Hey,
dude,
they opened up the restaurant at Mona completely?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Dude. Oh, a new menu?
I saw that they posted on the menu on the Instagram. I was like, oh,
yeah, they call her Lisa.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matthew. Also my neighbor now. Matthew! What? Can you make me a Monte Cristo? It's like, I'm not at work. Shut the fuck up. I'll walk to your house.
I'll bring you the stuff. Just make it.
Just tell me what I need. I need a nap after this. Oh, shoot. You know the funny thing?
What?
Actually, I have to stop both at the same time now. Oh! Never mind.
What do you mean?
I thought it's... Never mind, it's just a fan, the reflection. Sorry, we have all the lights set up.
I'm so confused. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
worry about it. I'll fix it in post.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm not used to this right now.
Like, I want to grab it.
I keep wanting to feel like I have to be up here.
When I was testing out, when the first one got here, I had it without this, and I was just checking the levels, and I was just like, honestly, I was like, this. Like, why am I, like, you can...
That defeats the purpose of the pop filter.
Right? And I was like, when I set up the filter, it's like, I haven't used the filter in so long.
Yeah.
Like, you've been recording stuff, so you're kind of, like, just... Dude, and also...
Yeah, but, like, when I do, like, the music things that I do,
it makes sense, yeah.
I only do it for that time period. Like, I don't...
This is for us to get used to it.
Yeah.
Also, I know I'm going to be...
And even then, I think yours are better than the ones that I got. Which one did you get?
It's all came in the package. Dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually, the Sync You, something, I don't know. They're mics. Again, thanks to the sponsors. Because if not, shouldn't we still be using? I'll still be here on the bottom, like, hey, with that one shitty ass mic.
Oh yeah.
And it is the mic, cause I tested out, and yeah, like it was that mic. It's that mic. It's the
Are you
one
sure?
I think cause I kept checking it.
Cause the last time, dude, it was like.
The cable
It wasn't even the cable. I think I messed something up. I didn't have something on.
Maybe that's what we just. We need to play with this shit.
I don't know. What the fuck?
We need to hire someone. Sound engineer. Oh, I might say. I might know someone.
No, we don't need no sound engineers.
We'll pay you with beer. For Mochita.
I'll pay you with nothing. How about that?
I'll pay you with high
Where'd
five.
you get interns?
Dude, I can get in there.
I just want interns. That's the good plan. Let's just get interns. Anybody want to be an intern? Hit us up.
Yeah, it's up on our Instagram.
Can't promise it. Can't promise it'll be glamorous, but you'll definitely learn a lot.
But you'll new shit. You'll see places you never thought
You'll
about.
see places you never knew possible. You'll go. You'll learn things you never knew existed.
What did I think? I just said it. I thought of the most fucked up thing.
What?
I'm gonna stop the recording right here. So I have to stop the recording like we'll do. Caesar's texting his future lover. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's
right.
just texting his mom.
No, it's texting my dog.
Damn, Chico.
He's asking me where I went.
He's like, don't forget the snacks.
Yeah, he's like, hey, bro, you forgot the treats. I'm like, oh, my bad, dude.
We're out of milk bones.
Milk bones.
So this is just like the randomest because I don't know what interns made me think of this. So we all know that the whole Mia Khalifa thing's going on.
The what?
Like whole Mia Khalifa removing.
What's going on with her?
They want to remove her like stuff that she did, which I understand.
Who wants to remove it?
Her, like it's been like ruined in her other businesses. But then I was just thinking like, you know, like if someone from your high school that you went like same class or whatever, that you know they made a point where you watch it.
That's someone I went to high school with?
Yeah, like
I
a
think
girl that you're, or not even, like it's someone
dude,
that you
I
just
think
know.
everybody always does because everyone's like, holy shit. It's like everyone
But
wants
then-
to see it just to see it.
But then like you don't know, and you're like watching porn and it's like, Jessica?
Like, I know that face.
I was like, God.
Wait a minute, I recognize those sounds.
Whoa, that voice looks Jessica.
Oh my God.
But then in my head was like, imagine the people that like we all know, two girls, one cup. That shit's nasty. Imagine someone was watching, was like, Erica? Oh.
Dude, I remember when that video came out. I was in high school. That thing was like fun. I think it was
It
like
must be like I watched that when I was like,
when it blew up,
like
when it
sixth
blew up
grade
for
or
like
middle school.
for my area, like it was like I was in high school. I think I was like a freshman or a sophomore. But I remember being in class and I was like, dude, have you seen the video? But everybody was saying, I was like, what video?
But just like, she just was like, whoa, shit, Eric? Like, just picture like, what? And then you see her like the next, like days later on the street, like, oh, no, don't even. Like, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, no.
Don't touch me with, I know what you did.
Cochina.
Cochina. You kissed your mother with that mouth.
So I don't even want to talk to you. Like, I can smell it over here. That was like, somehow we went from interns to this. Like, there's always a like inappropriate talk.
I don't know, dude, what the hell are you doing with your interns?
Dude. You don't want to know. Last time I had an intern was like, shit, I was still like, kind of teaching.
I've never had an intern, so I'd like to have an intern.
It's fun, but then also it's like not like it depends if they're already like at the end of their education.
Excuse me.
Because I remember when I had my intern for graphics, I just had another student, and it was just like, my kids were learning faster than this asshole.
Well,
I had him honestly like I had him just pick up. That was his pick up, scan, and that's all you gotta do, dude.
I was working on getting an intern,
But COVID.
but yeah, COVID. Because that was one of the things, like, we needed more people to help, and especially with the summer coming up. Summer, we always have a lot of things going on, so I was like, yeah, let's get an intern. There's a bunch of these little college kids that I know are always looking for experience. So I was like, but then COVID. God damn it, COVID ruined my life. Hey man, Disney World opened back up though, so that's good news.
There's this girl this model that I had actually worked. Like, she asked me for some prints a while back, and she has two Instagram: her modeling Instagram and her Disney Instagram.
She has a Disney Instagram?
Yeah, because she has the yearly pass. She lives
Oh,
over
really?
there. It's the Happiest Mouse. That's her like Disney one, and she like made a whole video. Like, it's a 28-minute video on Instagram of her like how excited she was to be actually
At
selected
Disney World.
to be the first ones to walk in. I think she got like, apparently they send them like an invite to those, and she was like number 16 or something like in the
Really?
teens. I was like, holy shit, like,
Dude, that's
that's
dope.
cool, but at the same time, you're just like, how many times do you go to? She's like, at least I go like 5 times a month minimum.
5 times a month?
Yeah, but she's like, at least like I'll go twice a week sometimes.
Oh man, no. I think.
Well, it's because she lives. She's like, well, I live like really close.
No, I think like I've always said this. If I ever like get to the point where like I do get to move out to like LA, Anaheim, or even like if I were to go in Orlando, if I were to live anywhere near a theme park.
If you do, find your replacement, because I'm not gonna look for
Find your.
Now you can be a silent.
Well, see, that's why we need interns, because at that point, what we'll do is we'll split it up. We'll have an LA office.
We'll have John's show, which is coming out soon.
And the intern can take over here, and I'll take another intern not with me there. I'm like, all right, get to work.
Your intern's helping that over. You're just moving. You're setting up in a new place. It's not even like doing work.
Where's the studio? What studio? It's my apartment. Get out of here.
Like, that's next month.
It's next month.
What am I staying in there? Like, I don't know.
Go to your box.
Go to your corner. Go to the closet. It's a walk-in closet. It's a walk-in closet with like the beds for dogs in the corner.
Chico's like, get in your fucking corner.
But Chico has a nicer bed. God damn it.
No, like I always said that if I ever get to that point where I get to be in that area, even live somewhere like that, because I always say I would get a season pass. I probably would only go like maybe once, maybe twice a month. I don't know that I would go more than that, just because I'm like, I love it, but I don't want to be there every single weekend, unless I happen to start doing like fucking like like theme park vlogs or something like that, or working for them.
I think the way she does it, I had to really ask her. I think she's like, she knows what she wants to check out, like just be.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like, I guess Disney now it's bigger now. I've been there since I was probably like 10.
Well, I mean,
no, I was last time.
You have to do that, dude.
12.
Especially like.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think she, like, this time that she went straight to the Star Wars thing. I only watched like part of like her little vlog that she did, because it's actually at work. I was waiting things to like save. Dude, I did a fucking 100 designs in 3 days, dude. Fuck that. Do you need more of this before I close it?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna put it in the fridge.
Top me off, Barkeep.
Oh, we need to get a tap here.
Oh, dude,
should hire
so
Tony.
cool.
Hey, Tony, you're a bartender.
We should just put him under the table, and he pulls out a little hand and be like, there you go.
Yes, it's Tony. Like,
it's just Tony every now and then. Hey.
You're not in this episode.
Get over there.
Dude, after you told me because you told me like you were watching the edit.
Yeah.
That he looks high the whole time, which he wasn't. He's just wearing the glasses. Like, he keeps forgetting his actual like reading, like his actual glasses. He'll forget them. And I have a coworker that is the same. Like, he's so used to wearing the because he's driving. He's driving all day. And I was like, dude, like, you really look like a douchebag in the office. There's 4 people in the office.
It's just funny, man, because I was watching it, he's just still like this the entire time. With his glasses, he looks, I'm like, wow, that guy looks. Because
like, now that I'm releasing those prints on the 6 Feet Under Instagram, check it out. Give us a follow. For all the guests that we're doing, I'm doing illustrations, and I had to put Tony with the sunglasses.
That was funny. It was just funny, man. I was watching that, and I laughed. Like, I actually enjoyed that one. I was listening to it while I was working, and I was like, oh, this is funny, man.
Oh, I went crazy. That one and the one that we did a craft, I had to edit because the camera didn't want to focus. Stupid camera.
That's how it goes,
Still
man.
Nice investment, camera. Well, we need to get more mics.
Well, we're gonna get cameras. We're gonna put them there. We're gonna put them there. We're gonna put them there. It's gonna be like boom,
if this
boom,
could
boom,
be in the
boom,
studio,
boom,
unless
boom, boom.
If I ever move, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
It'll happen. We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll get there soon. Interns first.
Interns first.
So I can just.
And then see that's the thing. Then we won't even need to do anything. It's like, all right, guys, you know where the new studio is. Go set it up.
Yeah, I need. Because like I do have an assistant. Not always. Like, it sounds like dickish. Like, it's someone that. She was my intern. She was my intern.
It's a secretary.
I wish. No, I'm just kidding though.
No, he has dick appointments without dick.
Business appointment.
I never understood the way he said that.
It's because like so the whole thing that it's a background story. I was talking to Rachel and Tony, and we're like, we're hanging out. I was like, I had an appointment, like I had to turn in some prints, and it was like a business thing, like it was one of my clients for my freelancing work, and it's like, oh, you got a dick appointment? It's like, nah, like it was a girl that I was gonna meet, like it was I can't say her name because of legal reasons. She signed paperwork. That sounded wrong. And I was like, well, yeah, it's like it's an appointment, like a dick appointment, no dick, cause it's just actual business. So it always stayed too.
Like that's my way of saying I'm here to get work done, homie. This ain't no game.
It was just like, I was like, she was like, and she even said like, that's the saddest thing you said today.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, you know how I'm, like I say really fucked up.
Wait, who said
shit.
that?
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel.
But you know how I say really fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Rachel, come on the show.
We should get Rachel on the show. Rachel would be fun.
Rachel and Kristen. Oh, the whole Runchy crew.
That would be terrible.
That's like a 5-hour episode of
just. That would be like 5
shit.
hours of us just being stupid.
Also, we should do where we go to cruises, fucking cruises, and just like record a highway.
We go to cruises. You're not in real estate.
You're not anything. You're I don't know what to say. That was fucking square state.
Oh man.
Them in Arizona. I don't believe they're real
I won't
estate.
lie though. I did like Cloudcroft. I forgot how really nice it is out there.
Yeah, but what do they have? Cloudcraft.
There's so many trees.
Also.
True.
That's it. What else? What else? I'll give it out. They have both skating cruises. That's it.
They have
It's a brewery.
Oh.
They have good breweries, but
Dude,
I just don't like the state.
Oh my god! So we went out to Cloudcroft, right? We stopped at the brewery there.
Which one?
The only one in Cloudcroft. I forgot what it's called.
The name too. I'm not gonna lie. No better brewery than old shit.
Well, that's true. But no, this is actually what I'm gonna say. So we got there, and I guess they're being like really strict regarding COVID and all that stuff too. There was this lady, like, oh bless her soul, she was trying really hard. I know she was working really hard. She was doing what she thought what she was doing was correct, but oh my god, she was driving me fucking insane. You got there, right, and they have a podium out, and she would like she, instead of asking like, hi, how can I help you, like, do you have an order, are you doing takeout, blah blah blah, she was like, what do you need? I'm like, and Amanda, our friend Amanda, she goes up and is like, oh yeah, we made an order to go to takeout, you know, because we ordered some pizzas, so that's what we were eating when we got there. And then she was just like, okay, wait right there. But she never asked for her name, nothing. So we were waiting there for like 10-15 minutes until this other girl comes out, and she was just like, then this lady was like, honey, what did you need again? Or what did you want? How many people? She's like, no, I ordered something to go. I already called. And the other girl was like, what's your name? And she told her name. I was like, okay, well, let me go check it. So Amanda goes in there with her, and one of the way inside, she asked me, she's like, what do you need? Like, nothing.
Before you finish, it just sounds like pizza joint all over again.
Basically, dude.
Oh!
But, she goes inside, whatever, and she asks me, what do you need? I was like, no, we're all together, we're just here waiting, blah, blah, blah. She's like, okay, wait right there. Don't move. If you move, you'll lose your spot, and then you can't let you in. It's like, okay, that's fine, no worries. And then, so we're waiting for like 10-15 minutes, and then I asked her, because we were going to order, I wanted to get a growler too, so we're going to try the beer and we'll take it with us. And I asked her, like, can I go inside and check out the beers? Like, no, you have to wait outside. I can't let certain people inside. Once everybody comes outside, then I can let you inside. I was like, what? Like, okay, fine, whatever. So then Amanda comes back out, and because she's like, hey, I told them they're still getting our pizzas ready. I told them if I can switch with you so you can come and look at the beers and get whatever growler we want. I was like, all right, cool. I start walking in, she, like, literally slams the door in front of my face. Whoa, wait right there. You go when I say you go. It's like, they literally just told me we can go. Like, no, they don't say I say. It's like, whatever.
Wow.
But she was like,
fucking customer.
she was like all over the place, dude. People were coming in the same thing. They were like, what the hell? It's like so lost the entire time.
See, that's why it's not a real state. Like, I get it, like, what's going on, but like, I'm not gonna use, like, I want to talk about, like, where I went the other day, and it was just like, oh, just wait here, like, give me your name and wait. Well, actually, it was at Mona.
Yeah.
I went to get food, and well, they get to the point that I ordered so much food from them that they recognized my voice. All their bartenders and employees. They're like, oh, just wait here, like, it's fine, like, they don't even ask. But the first time I was like, oh, what's your name? I was like, Alex. I was like, cool, like, give me 5 minutes. Like, no, it's fine. Like, that's how you handle it.
I found the spot.
For the AC?
This is where the AC is sitting.
Yeah, I should have brought the fucking. But it's been hot as this. It's hot as.
Yeah,
hot
everybody in El Paso knows right now we're dying from triple digit
COVID
heat.
and fucking heat. I don't know. It just killed me right now. Fuck it.
Well, they said that he was supposed to kill COVID. What the hell?
Dude, no, like the first, dude, like, ever since this is gonna be 18 months of this back to like getting a kind of vaccine. I was like, We're gonna do 19 to 18 months.
Well, how long has it been? It says started in what?
It's been 7
February?
months.
So
Yeah.
it's March, April,
Oh, no,
May,
wait,
June,
like
July.
6
It's
months?
been 5 months.
What?
So
Yeah.
we got. I forgot how to do math. 13 months ago.
13 months. Shit, dude.
I blanked out. I don't know.
You're
what
the
happened.
smart one.
I know. What the hell is happening?
I get the people to come to
What's
the
in
show.
this?
Blueberries. Blueberry. Oh shit, that's good for you. Good for your digestion. You're gonna shit.
I gotta clean my system, man. Oh my god, we ate so much food
What-
while we were camping.
Dude, like when you were
Ridiculous.
saying right now, like before we go to that part, because we're gonna go all over the place.
I know. Sorry.
I feel like when how the girl that asks is like how us Gus just ask me every time I show up, cause like before we record, I always like day before the couple hours before I'll go and get our beers.
Yeah.
And like he already knows if I did the day before, I'm gonna say this, I love you Gus, but sometimes like I show up and he already has a glass for me. It's like I'm just gonna show up and pick it up. It's like no, I stay there till like 1 a.m.
Hey man.
Which
That's-
I'm not regretting it,
I was gonna say that's boys right there.
but I'm just like, dude, like I needed shit to do. Especially when we recorded. When was that? When we recorded with Tony, like I went to like just grab the beers and head out, and I was like, dude, I guess that's why I got the fifth. The fifth wasn't one that I was gonna get. The chocolate stout, the Carlos Quinto, which is great. It's pretty good actually. I hated that chocolate growing up, but somehow in a beer it's actually good.
Maybe it's just because it has alcohol now.
No, and it has it's because that chocolate has citrus, and I didn't like chocolate with citrus at the time, like growing up.
Oh shit.
And like I ended up, dude, like I stayed up, like gave stickers away. Some Isaac, photographer from here,
Oh dude. Hold
and
on.
he's like, I saw the alcoholic dad, and he didn't even say like.
Real quick, I swear to God, we found your twin when we were driving a Clarkcroft.
How?
There was a guy driving it was a gray Ford Focus.
Like
He
my
had
old one?
stickers all over it, but stickers that looked like your drawings. I swear to God, we were like, is that Alex?
I got another Focus.
Sorry,
Also,
but continue.
No, but no. So, cause he even like messaged me on Instagram, cause I gave them stickers to people that were sitting down. That was when they were still like letting people in.
Yeah.
And he, like, everybody knows I'm the alcoholic dad now here. Because I just post shit about that. Some of my dads out there. Shout out to all my dads out there.
Why don't you change your handle to Alcoholic Dad?
It's just because people already know. Because I've always been Six Balls. Like, that's my nickname for
I mean,
years. I'll put it in, like,
it flows.
quotations.
It makes sense.
It's my, because my porn name is P. Jones.
Pete Jones? How is that even a porn name?
I just want a porn star name. Like, it's so normal. It's like,
Just get Ted Mosby, architect.
Fucking Ted Mosby. Which, those who don't know, the original episode, that never got aired, thanks Disney for not letting me post that video. Because it got flagged, the Marvel video that we did. The first episode we ever recorded got flagged.
Which one?
The Marvel Endgame.
Really? Is that why it's not up? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you, it's like, dude, like, it won't let me post. Like, I got a bunch of, like, I can post it, and then, like, we can't have, it has to be a private video, and
But
we have to send a link.
why did they say?
It was because, you
We
know, they
didn't
were
do it.
protecting.
We didn't
just
use
because
any
we were-
clips.
Because they were protecting just any reviews at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's
who don't know,
stupid.
like, the whole thing started because How I Met Your Mother. Our original name was gonna be, because we didn't have a name.
Oh,
at
that's
the time.
right.
Our
I totally
original
forgot
name was
about
gonna
that.
be Puzzles.
Puzzles. What? Why is it called Puzzles? That's the puzzle.
So that's why. So now you guys know.
Yeah.
6 feet under.
Cute little story. That's probably like one of the ways we actually like bonded at first. We were like,
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. What's that
We
show
can put
so
that
fucking
shit.
much?
Is that thing? I don't. How many times have you actually watched?
Dude, I watched that show like at least fully through like at least 7 or 8 times.
Oh, right, same, yeah.
Like I've watched that show a lot.
Dude.
When I was moving, when I moved into my apartment, that show was playing nonstop. That's what I was building everything to.
Yeah, and they're gonna forget when I posted my son finally moved out. Because I ended up building your furniture without you even asking me. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna start putting your
Hey,
TV
man.
stand.
It's like getting into. I'm not gonna say no.
Well, yeah, you don't have fucking tools.
Hey man, chill. Hey,
That's gonna be my gift to
Take
you
it
one day.
easy.
One day.
stop. Give me your beer. You've had too much.
No. No. You're not my sponsor from
You're
AA.
not my sponsor. I'll tell you when I've had enough. I've had enough.
The other day, I came I did a bike ride by myself in the middle of the night, Midnight was 8. I went at 8, came back around 9:30, which
I'm sorry, dude. I'm like.
you're not used. No, it's fine,
used
dude.
to this.
Yeah, because you don't have to edit this. We need to. Intern is gonna be an editor first.
Intern is gonna be an editor.
Because I just want to give out notes. Like we're gonna have a Slack. It's like fix that. Can you add color to this?
That's what I need. I just need someone from behind the camera. Where's my snack?
No, first we need 2 cameras, then 2 interns.
2 cameras and 2 interns. Two interns, 2 cameras.
Damn, we're going back to point. You know what? I wanna, quick thought. One of the Shield episodes, I'm gonna get someone from OnlyFans. Because we make fun of it, but it's actually people are making money out of this. And I know.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind talking to someone about it. I'm like, all right, seriously, like, give me your perspective on this. Like, what is it that made you actually say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, and how does it actually go for you? Because I don't know, man.
I really wonder. Everybody knows that I know.
But what's crazy, dude? It's funny because I feel like you.
Wait.
Anyways, no, like I was thinking about that. I was actually thinking about this a while ago. It's crazy how things kind of change. I remember I read an article once that said our generation, because like we were like the camera phone generation. Like that's when camera phones really became big. Like we were like growing up.
Well, yeah, we didn't have camera. My first one didn't have a camera.
Well, yeah, mine neither. Well, actually, no.
That's
not a lie. My first one did have a camera.
My first camera phone, dude, you had to adapt the camera to. It was a fucking separate plug-in.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah. So we're like the camera phone generation. So like our generation, like I know people our age when we were in high school, we kind of like invented the fucking nude selfies. Like that's when I kind of like got really big. And I remember back then.
Well, yeah, because you don't have to fucking go take the film.
No, yeah. But like back then, like as crazy as you know, as those things started happening, people were so like, I guess, protected when it comes to like that kind of shit.
Well, yeah, because then.
And now. And even then, like it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I would never do that. Blah blah blah. And now like, everybody and their moms seriously is just like, fuck it, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans, post my naked pictures on there. Like everyone is just so much more open about being naked. Oh, yeah. And sex in general, I guess. But yeah, it's fucking crazy like how many people seriously are doing it. Mm-hmm. And I'm curious to see how much like does someone actually make off this.
I had to remove this because I'm playing too much with that sticker.
Like I'm actually curious to see how much does someone actually make off it. Because don't they take a percentage also?
I don't know how much they do. I don't know, like, because we all know I have stripper friends.
No, wait, what? You have stripper friends?
You can see them on the wall.
I didn't know
Not
that.
Really. Well, actually, this ones I cannot say who they are. There's actually no, I don't have any other strippers.
I don't know, I do, but that one right there, to me, I feel like that'd be like poison ivy. Yeah. And not because of the flowers. I think it's because of the hair.
If you did. I don't know if you saw that I posted. I did a collab with a friend of mine. He's an actual artist. We did an interpretation of each other's drawing, and he picked that one. Uh-huh. And his drawing came so close to the action. Cause so like how I do my work. If I doing nudes and stuff like that, every time I do stuff, I do photos shoots, and there's paperwork. I modify their face if they want me to, just because whatever their line of work it is. Uh-huh. All I can say that this one is a city representative. So
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty fire though.
No, I'm saying like it's a really cool picture.
It's so funny like how he interpreted it. Like he got like some of the face features like close to it because I did modify, and the hair was the exact hair that she has.
Really?
And she even messaged me, it's like, did you show him the real picture? Like I don't even have the real picture, because once I do the drawing, I delete everything. Like. Unless they want a copy of the print of the actual picture, I'll do it for them. And that's it. But I was just like, no, I didn't. It was like, I was like, that's how like close he got to it. Like there's little like, of course, like her, like she had a little, it's called like not a mole, freckle, yeah, in a spot that he missed it. He got in the opposite side, and I was like, yeah. So I was just like, holy shit. So back to news. No, like I'm really.
But no, honestly, like that would be cool. I would honestly like to talk to someone like, all right, what was like the final decision in your life that said, fuck it, I'm gonna make an OnlyFans?
I don't know, dude.
Like, that's...
I know people that have it, but I never like really asked them. Like, it's never been to me. Like, it's not on my business.
I personally don't know anybody that has it. Like, I don't know anyone that I consider like a close friend that has one. I know of people that like I've met and like I've I have them like on Instagram or whatever that have them, but I don't have anyone that I personally know like close enough to say like, yeah, my friend has an OnlyFans.
One of them actually bought me a drink, and that's how we met.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cause I don't know, like it's cause I got a back when Blackbird was up.
Oh, I miss Blackbird.
Like I didn't notice, like you know how we walked to Blackbird.
Yeah.
So I just like went behind the bar and like just ordered like I ordered two bosses to his face. It's like, hey, make me this. I was already drunk. And like I got ahead of, so I felt bad. Like I was like, oh shit, I was ahead, and that's why I bought her a drink, and then she bought me a drink, and that's how like we became Instagram friends. I had a sticker with me, and she just started following, vice versa. So that's why I know of her. But I really am curious because also like I said, and all people that are strippers and like is it the same amount, like how much money? Because like it was like, oh, strippers are like, no, they're actually.
Well, I mean, when you think of like, I get it. It's a way to take control of it. Like I mean, I don't know.
My body, my coin.
Yeah, basically, my body, my choice.
Not which.
But I mean, it's cool. Like
it's actually
it's
like,
cool. Like if you're able to take control of it, and like if you're comfortable enough to do it, like fine, that's awesome, great, good for you.
I think it's a 20%. I'm guessing, just because they had to like put it up there and then get all the.
That's why it's not like I'm wondering, like, is it like? I don't know. Like,
well,
I'm
really
really
people
curious.
That have like OnlyFans.
And
like,
then the other thing is, do you report your taxes?
Oh yeah.
Do they give you like? Do they give you a W-9 that says here's all the money that you made from OnlyFans?
This is the one thing. One of the persons that was complaining at the beginning of the year that I saw. I don't know. I don't really know. They're from El Paso, and they were complaining like, "Oh, I had to pay taxes." I was like, "Yeah, you're basically a freelancer."
Yeah.
I pay taxes.
But see, that's the thing.
That's the thing. It's because, like, for example, let's say, I'm guessing, like, in my case, like, I'm a graphic designer, so, like, if they have to pay me over $600, legally they have to give me a W-9.
Mm-hmm.
So that's because there's a check that they made over like, even if it's multiple jobs, it got to the point that it got to 600. That's when it gets legally and you have to report it. Like, if you do less than 600, you're fine, but I'm guessing they're the same thing. Because even though they're getting a percentage, after you make 600 and a certain amount of the, like, maybe in the whole year, you get 601, and it's like, well, you had to pay now taxes. You have to report it because we have to report it, and you're already in the system. So now, if you don't report it, it's going to fuck you up.
Well, that's why, because, like, I remember, like, when Snapchat Premium was a thing, there was, like, right around tax season, I remember, like, on Twitter, there was something trending that was, like, something about them, like, not wanting to pay their taxes, and they were all getting reported. Like, people were reporting them. Yeah, I saw it too. And so, like, obviously, they were like, what the fuck? Like, I got the IRS knocking on my door, and now I have this much money that I owe. It's like, well, yeah, like, you can't just not report income that, like, you're making off of. Yeah, it's like, the hell? You think this is just free money?
I'm not gonna, like, being a freelancer, it's fun, but also it's just, like, it makes you grow, I guess.
Well, I mean,
if you did at a young age, but it's just, like, people don't understand, like, yeah, you're freelancing, but you're getting checks. There's checks, like, even if it's a fucking, like, direct deposit, it's a digital check. Like, it's registered.
But that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think people understand, like, there has to be a way to trace money. Obviously, they want to keep track of money, where it goes, and how it works. But that's the thing. It's like, you got to realize, if you want to do it, great. That's awesome. Yeah. But you got to treat it like it's a business. You can't just, like, it's not just an underground crime scene or crime wave that, like, you deal drugs and there's the money and that doesn't get reported.
Yeah, unless you're getting paid cash, then, yeah, you're okay.
Yeah.
Which sometimes, that's cool.
Even then, man, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. It would be cool if we got someone. I would like to talk to him. Like, all right, give me your story.
Because there's curious. People like for example, I love Danny LePurry.
Who?
Danny.
Oh.
From the Basement Jar. Shout out to the Basement Jar. They don't need help. They're fucking doing great. Guy. Yeah. He has an OnlyFans, but it's just his music.
Shit.
But then I was just like, this is weird. Like, it's that, and there's people like they're basically using it like a SoundCloud, getting money for it.
True.
Where they're like, people send like kind of like either
You
we
know what-
want to
You know
do
what
our
we should
intro.
It's making OnlyFans, but it's just the mukbangs.
Dude,
That's
we're gonna.
that's the food one, right?
Yeah.
I'm not confusing it, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of mukbang you're doing.
No, like those
But if
videos.
there's another mukbang, I don't want to
The
know.
videos now that people are posting with them just
Yeah.
eating food, and it's just the sound
Yeah.
of it. That's gross as shit. I don't understand that.
Duh. I don't like it's fuck. It kind of sounds like not. Fuck. I don't want to even say it. But okay, so I guess it's gonna bother me. It's usually Asian girls. Have like come on
Oh, dude.
cause there's like I mean it's like why there's some of them but like the weird ones like the one that I sent you like there was like a
It's because
sketch.
they have the craziest foods. Like
I guess, but at the
the
same time
one,
like
the one that you sent me, the one of the octopus.
yeah with the octopus.
I was like,
Which I
what
still
the
don't
hell?
fucking get.
That was
Like, how do
disgusting.
you go? Like, can I get a whole octopus?
How do you get one that's that big?
Oh, you.
I've never seen.
Also,
I've never.
I guess because
okay,
there's more around. They're in an island.
They're
I
in.
guess.
Yeah, but still, I'm like, when I go to like fucking SeaWorld or whatever, the octopus I see is like this big.
Yeah, because they can keep them on captivity, dude.
I don't know. That thing was huge. It was a giant purple octopus. I never even seen a purple octopus. I was like, what the fuck?
No, well, it was perfect because it was already it was steam, I think, already.
Oh,
so
really?
kind of like because I don't.
Well, I
think,
guess that's a little bit better. I thought she ate it raw.
Yeah.
That'd be gross.
You know what? I had a back when I was younger. The last time I went to Disney to California to visit family, that we went to Venice Fish and we had a grill calamari, but they like kill it in front of you on the grill.
Oh no, they don't. Do they really?
Yeah, dude, not gonna lie. Like you have two options. They have like no ink on it or ink, but it's just like it's weirdly satisfying
That's not satisfying.
because
at
you're like
all.
watching it, and when it was like, oh, it's actually fresh. And the flavor, like the flavor does change from the ink to not ink. I was like, holy shit. Same thing with the lobster, because I used to work at a restaurant, and boiling lobster, it's annoying as fuck. Especially the first time. Because it's not like, oh, like, they don't make a noise. No, they do. It's like,
Lobster?
that's their cry.
They cry?
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's just
man.
like, so then in my head, when I actually work at a fine dining restaurant, shout out to Aroma, it's not existing anymore, and to, fuck, my friend Aaron, he was the head chef and co-founder of the restaurant that passed away, cancer, fuck you cancer, passed, when he told me, he's like, well, usually they do it like that, but if you're in a fine dining restaurant, you actually kind of like, not like you cut it with a knife a little bit so it doesn't suffer that bad. It's still like you're ending it right there. It has to be alive to be fresh. So that's the one thing in lobster.
Oh,
but it's
man.
just like when I heard the first time that squeak, I was like, oh, because there was two aromas. First time I worked, I was 16, and there was in the one in Juarez, and they didn't tell me at that time. Like he had, because there was one over there and one here, one by UTEP what Corralito is now.
Yeah.
That was the aroma. And the only time that he was on the one in Juarez when he was training us, when he made me for some reason a sous chef, which I was the youngest guy there. I don't know why, friend of the family probably. But when he left, like he had made that lobster dish, and they brought it in over here just a recipe, and no one told us to like cut it before, like pretty much kill it before, like right before you hit it on the boiling water. That dude, never gonna forget that. It's like, you know how like you grab a knife and a chalkboard. It's like it's that noise for like 5 minutes straight.
Oh fuck that.
It's just like I was like, oh shit. And then when they moved me to the one over here, because he asked for me, because apparently I was good at plating. I was like, oh yeah, you had to kill it first. Like, no one over there fucking told us to do this shit. It's like you do it like 30 seconds before putting it in the hot water, just because of the freshness. Which actually changed the flavor. I didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't want to see my food being killed or know my food being killed. I just want it served on my plate, and I'm good.
Then don't have real sushi, because you'll be...
No, man. I don't need all the detail. I'm just like, look, just give me the food. I know where it comes from. I know what it is. Like, you do what you gotta do. I just want to eat
like
it.
on cartoons, like, oh, like when they, like on The Simpsons, when they pick the cow.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really not because he has to like at least ferment it for like a week. Any cut because you cannot have it like straight up from the cow.
Yeah.
Like it's like sirloin steak. Like no, it's not. That's not a thing.
Like, that'd be cool though. Like, all right, there you go.
Like you pick the cow.
I want that way. Oh man. Dude.
Unless it's pork. Pork actually you can do that. Because when we were growing up, I was 8, and my brother was 12, and my dad took us shooting to his friend's farm, and we were doing bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, I should say Gesundheit. Gesundheit, because I don't believe in
But I
that.
can see Deutsch.
You're smart. We get it. She's got smart guy in the fucking group. The one with a master's. Guess what? I didn't finish my master's. I'm not gonna go back. Cause fuck that. But okay, so
I got it. What's that?
Just at least have 2 degrees. Have 2 degrees, fucker. Oh fuck. Wait,
I do too.
Yeah, no. Just that in my head. Go back to my story. We're testing. My dad was teaching us how to shoot a shotgun and a rifle at the time. A bigger caliber rifle that we used to shoot. And we're just shooting like glass bottles, cans, and all that. And my brother missed. And it was like there's nothing around for like.
Until he hit a cow.
No, he hit a pig, but like from like the farm next to like 2 miles away from it. We didn't know, and then like it was already dark, and we were like just starting a fire. After we already like finished shooting and like just hanging out.
And then the next door farmer came over.
No, yeah, he came and was like, "Hey, you guys want to have a pig?" I was like, "Oh no, like someone shoot him." Like the guns were already like put away. We just laughing. So yeah, we make pork skins. We came back. We used to own a ice cream shop, and it was funny because like we had employees.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, pork skins are made out of the head. So we had the head in one of the freezers. So like the next week that they had to come into work, there was just a random pig head there. And one of them like actually came out like freaking. I was like, I don't want a fucking pig. When you come on, la cara de puerco allá adentro. I was like, dude, like, yeah, we had pig skins. But we had bacon that night, like bacon steaks. First time I ever had bacon steaks, which are delicious. It's just like thick ass bacon to the size of a steak, which is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Pretty good.
Yeah, like you don't even have to cook it all the way in, which is a myth about raw. I like fully.
I like my bacon crisp.
Yeah, when it's thin. Yeah, crisp bacon. Thinking about bacon, fucking Thor burger bacon.
Oh, dude. Man, gonna lie. My favorite part about camping this entire weekend, literally the fucking breakfast tacos we had the day we were leaving. I don't know why.
From where?
We made them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess I should say I didn't make them. I just ate them.
I'm gonna have to.
Amanda and Lauren made them.
I'm gonna have to call Amanda and Lauren for this.
But they're delicious. That was like literally my favorite part about the entire week. It sounds so, but oh my god, I feel like there's nothing better than eating a breakfast taco when you're sitting outside just in some fresh air.
Outside Amanda's house or what?
No, it was at the campsite.
Oh, at the campsite.
Like when we woke up, we ate and then packed up and took off. But like, oh man, they were so good.
Oh, on your way back, I was thinking on your way over there.
Oh no, dude. No, I was on my way back.
Not gonna lie, dude. On the Saturday, I was about to text you if you had signals. Like, tell me your location. I'm just gonna show up. Because like I was gonna, like I told you, I was gonna go, and then I had to be.
You should, dude.
Well, I told you, like,
you just call me when you're there.
Told me, because I told you, like,
I told you it was at Silver Lake.
No, but I told you, like, I can go on Friday if we take my car.
Yeah.
And then I had to be back by Saturday night, which I couldn't make because I ended up. Yeah, it was enough. I actually calculated what I had to do for work. I was like, I can do, like, come back Saturday night and then Sunday just finish the designs that I needed. And I was like, no, it's not worth it. Like, don't rush it. It's like, okay. So I kind of finished some of them, like, quicker than I thought. And I was like, I should text him, but at the same time, I was drinking.
Well,
and I wasn't going to drive all the way.
I had spotty service. I was trying to play music, and every now and then it would just stop. Go, stop. Which is why I fucking, like, I love my phone, but I used to always get, oh shit, I would always get the mid-range one. so I have a lot of space because I would just download all my music to the phone because that's like my biggest
Shut us
thing
to the cloud.
is like when you go somewhere and you're like if I'm traveling or driving and trying to play music, I lose service. Well, shit, I can't play everything because I only have the songs that I actually have downloaded on my phone that I can play. So.
Dude, that's why my Apple Cloud.
But I mean, I can't complain because I didn't pay for the phone. So.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm happy about my Apple Cloud. That it's 2 terabytes.
I think mine is no, it's not even terabytes. I think it's like 15 or 20 gigs.
No, it's just because like I had so many like.
No, 50 gigs. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I have 50 gigs.
Bad. But it's because I think on my music wise, on one of my hard drives is 96 gigs of just music.
Way.
But it's because like all the shit that I kept for years, like
Yeah.
all the, like I have every Blink album, every fucking like Sum 41, New Found Glory, Rise Against. And all that
Dude,
shit.
that last Blink album is slept on. Did you listen to it?
Honestly, no. I listened to a few songs, then I'm just like, I thought it was just like singles they were releasing.
No, they released a full album. It was.
And like,
it
it's
came
weird.
out-
Like it's weird. Like COVID hasn't like really helped big bands.
What do you mean?
Like not like we're listening to more like random people.
Oh.
Because like New Found Glory album came out, I actually like cause I heard the whole thing,
Well-
which I want to get the vinyl because it's pretty fire. The
I
live
don't know.
look.
I feel like there's not really any like big main time artists anymore. I feel like it's really more spread out and diverse. Like there isn't somebody that I say like, oh yeah, this person is fucking like ruling the world when it comes to music. It's not like back in the day where I feel like
Kanye.
fuck stupid Kanye. No, like there isn't like a Michael Jackson, there isn't like a Madonna, there isn't like a Nirvana, or even Blink, like when Blink was like huge in like the early 2000s. Like there isn't, I don't think there is that anymore because I feel like now everything is so diverse. Everybody had just so much different like taste in it, and everybody likes everything that really anybody could make it in the fucking music industry at this
The
point.
guy that we like, the improviser.
Mark
Revel.
I don't never know how to say his last name. Rebele. I want to say it's Rebele. I think it's that.
Make us a song. Let me use that fucking sample, dude. Answer me back. I emailed you twice. I already sent it twice to different accounts. Hopefully one day, dude.
And it sucks. He doesn't.
Dude,
have
if
it.
Danny answered me,
That song isn't on his Apple Music. I was looking for it.
Yeah,
It's
no, we've
not
been
there.
looking for that shit.
It's only on his YouTube.
Yeah, cause like I understand like I think everything's so accessible now. Like we fucked up, like I guess we're millennials, right? Not mistaken.
Yeah, we're millennials.
We fucked up a lot of shit. We brought in Snapchat Premium and OnlyFans, which kind of in a way helped because body positivity for all the ladies, and all the guys out there. Because you know I love titties all the shapes, all the sizes, any kind of titty. Side boobs.
Anyways, keep going.
Sorry, back to titties. What you gonna? Okay, before we go back to what I was saying, one of the main things that I always get message on my personal Instagram, which is also kind of business Instagram because of my work, it's the one that we did at Mona. Those like 10 minutes that we talk about boobs. It's like they're like with me and Kike like
We talked about boobs. So, I'll be honest. A
You don't
lot of times,
remember?
I don't remember anything that we talked about when we do a podcast.
Dude,
I don't really do any kind of.
dude, I have a problem like I never understood like how people have problems like naming shit until we started doing this shit. Because how like we finished
Oh.
recording and I forgot what we talked about.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. That's
And
why.
when I'm editing, I'm like, oh
that's
shit,
why,
we said
that's
that
why when
shit.
you text me for a description, I'm like, shit, what did we talk
Yeah,
about?
because you're the only one that you're the one that writes. Also, not to be like all of us as graphic designers, we suck at spelling, dude. That's why, like, not being a dick. Shoutouts to my friend Oscar, who's my mentor.
Hey,
at the same time.
you're good at the pictures, not at the spelling.
Yeah, no, like everybody that when I graduated, it was only like we graduated out of 50, we graduated about 10 in my class.
Yeah.
Like all the way, and we all like calligraphy was a great class, but dude, I don't think any of us like knew how to spell even our names.
Well, I don't know. It's because I think that's probably like the next level that we have to learn, and I'm probably like venting about this on here, but we don't really like plan too much when we do these things. We just kind of
No,
like,
we do once, and then we go off that.
yeah,
script.
like we try to write a script. We try to like plan what we're
Especially
gonna
for the show
do.
podcast.
But then like we just ends up being talking about whatever. Because I think that was the whole point of this thing. If you guys haven't realized it by now, it's really just us
like hanging out, and
talking, and just like giving
Which-
people like a chance to like, all right, this is what
Which-
these guys do.
I also had a friend like message me that if we were gonna do like a gaming thing, not gonna lie, unless we get people to help us, more people on this, we might, just because like with the whole Last of Us, dude, I haven't played because I've been busy just doing work, like my day job, and then like I said, the prints that I want to release.
Bro, I don't blame
up.
you. I haven't even
But
had.
also, I've been streaming with my friend Josh.
I haven't had much time to even work on the stuff that I want to work on.
So okay, so I've been streaming. If you guys like every once in a while like see me on Twitch with a friend,
On
shout
Twitch.
out not the real Josh. His name is not even Josh, but he looks like Josh Peck. So dude,
No, they're doing a reboot of that
I
show.
don't remember his actual name, dude. The other day we were streaming because we've been streaming. He's been asking me to stream. That's why like now that we have the the two screens set up.
Yeah.
On my computer, and I'll put the like. I don't PC game or thing. I use my console, but we've been streaming Halo, like how we used to when we were growing up. Because we used to like the LAN parties where we used to hang out like in the same room and then plug like 5 original Xbox just to play against each other in different screens. And we've been doing that, like just playing the campaign. So he'll like I'm not on all the videos that he has, but every time we were together and like people was like, why don't you do that like for 6 feet under? I was like, dude, like I only do it when like he texts me and then I was like, okay, I'm free for like an hour, and then we time it, like I have a timer. And you see his streams and there was like an alarm, like my Final Fantasy 11. I was like, yeah, dude, I gotta finish this because I gotta fucking go do work.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we haven't really gotten that far yet. There's obviously a lot of things that we want to do, a lot of things that we're trying to plan.
We're still doing the whole.
We're still
Spotify, Apple.
We're still in the early process of trying to get things figured out, trying to get things sorted out. But I mean, at the same time, it's like what you're saying.
It's because
Lately-
we've been lucky, not just because before you finish, because I'm gonna forget if I don't say it. We've been lucky that we have people supporting us.
Yeah.
Like we've been lucky that Gus, Old Sheepdog, has been.
Seriously, on that again,
great.
please go out to Old Sheepdog. Thank you to Old Sheepdog for
Yes.
sponsoring us and always hooking us
Got
up
a new growler today.
with beer, hooking us up with,
Just helping us out.
trying to get this thing going and started. I think they've been one of the biggest supporters that we've had in this whole thing. So please go check
Shout
out
out
Old
to
Sheepdog,
Jano.
3900
Rosa.
Rosa.
Say Roja.
I don't know what's gonna say Rojas. 3900
Send them to the
Rosa.
east side. Fuck the east side.
That was a stupid ass slap.
It's not that we don't like the east side. You have guys let us down way too many times.
Well,
Especially with that dog dying. You motherfuckers.
dude, did you see that?
Yeah. But fuck those guys.
And that's
And
not even
also-
that's not even the first time
Once
that
again,
like that's
yeah,
happened.
it's
That's
happened.
been like at least like
And
the 6 or
go
7
back to this one,
time.
but still, Gus, we love you.
Yeah, no, seriously, thank you again to Gus and El Cheetah Brewery for always hooking us up and looking out for us. We actually also did an episode with them. Go check it out if you guys haven't checked it out already. But
Go visit them, get a beer,
yeah,
go have some good time.
support local right now, especially during this whole thing. Remember, guys, that's what we're all about here. The whole reason or purpose of this show is really to start trying to put a local spotlight on everything going on in the local scene in El Paso, whether it be music, shops, restaurants, art, everything that we can possibly put a spotlight on. Make sure you do it.
With that being said, just not only Shipdog, shout out to Mona, shout out to Matthew and Kike for being our first actual like spot that we went, and I guess like first
And
guest
to a
owners.
really delicious Monte Cristo sandwich. Oh my god.
Like, if I could have sex with a sandwich, that sandwich.
Oh my god. Okay.
Like that's how good it is.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that as a lonely person.
It
it's
was
just-
very delicious.
Like
I will definitely say that.
We needed a nap after that sandwich.
Oh,
Also,
seriously.
because we had way too many drinks.
But no, yeah. Seriously,
Mona-
thank you to them. Thank you to Mona. Thank you to everybody who's done it.
Jono,
Jono.
Craft and Social, and we have a couple things planned out. Like we said, I guess the first chill episode we did.
Mm.
If you guys have suggestions that we can go check out, we're gonna check.
Not
a
even
couple
just
spots on
that.
the schedule stuff.
If there's anybody that wants to be on here with us, anybody
Yeah.
that has
Come on
something
the
that
show.
anybody that has something that they want to promote, talk about, you know, bring to the
like,
spotlight.
Even if you're like fucking, I guess like with everything going like OnlyFans.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're a local person here in the city, even if you're not even local, you're a little bit far away from us. Let us know what you got going on.
Certain amount of hours that we have to drive. We have day jobs.
Yeah, we have day jobs. But seriously, like, let us know what you guys got going on. Whether any kind of business you have, we'll talk about it. We'll see if we can promote you. If you help us, we'll help you. And like that's what we're all about. We're trying to, you know, we want to see people doing. With like that, actually, I want to bring something up. So guys, real quick, I don't know if you just noticed editing magic. This episode's running a little bit long, so we're cutting it short. This will be a 2-parter episode. Thank you guys for watching this first part of this episode. I think you're gonna find that the first part was a little bit more funny. Second part a little bit more serious.
We don't know how it's gonna end.
We don't know how it turned out.
It's gonna end. Shout out to whoever's doing what is it called, like post. We'll fix it on post
production.
But it's probably me, so it's gonna be weird. And shout out to everybody who supports on it. We don't know if it's coming together, but also shout outs to Old Cheap Dog.
Again, real quick before we end this one, thank you to Old Cheap Dog Brewery for hooking us up and sponsoring us through all the videos and everything that we've done so far. Be sure to check them out at 3900 Rosa
Avenue.
El
Paso, Texas.
05. Make sure you guys check them out for all the delicious beer, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for any future content, and make sure you leave any future suggestions you may have of anybody that you want to see talk with us, any places you want us to visit, or any ideas you may have for us to do.
Also, really quick, if this is a little too loud, we're getting used to these new mics. Also, thanks a lot to our sponsors, and yes, we went a little fast on this. It's a fucking commercial spot in the middle of a podcast. Like we said, we don't know if it's gonna go in between, like back and forward, or it's gonna be in between 2 episodes or an episode. It all depends on scheduling. Shout outs to our scheduling team. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. It's probably me and Caesar and a friend of ours, hopefully Amanda, will let me fucking use her and let us like schedule the shit that we do. Thank you again, guys. Thank you for watching. Like Caesar says, subscribe, send us your recommendations to 6 Feet Under Studios on Instagram. You can send anything to me on Alex61948 on Instagram, Alex6balls1948 on Twitter. I do answer. I might take a while due to commission work that I have in between. And Caesar? Yeah,
you can find me at Caesar_6 feet under. Anything you guys may have regarding this or anything else you would like to see us do, please be sure send it to us. We'll be sure to respond and reply as soon as we can.
Also, if you want to comment on Caesar's highlights, man lights, changing color, let us know.
Hey man, it's COVID-19. Trying something different. But alright, thanks guys, appreciate it.